Welcome to Biafra Battle Cry Television. We are glad to have you here today. The topic and agenda of Legal Visitation Update is recusal. Now, hear it in details as follows. During our routine visitation today with Onyendu Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, he instructed the legal team to convey the following to the general public. Number 1. That it would be foolish of him to yield to the gross illegality of a judicially recused judge continuing to preside over his case when the Supreme Court of Nigeria stated unequivocally that the impartiality of the same judge is suspect. Number 2. That rather than needlessly pontificating over the merits or otherwise of the chief judge reassigning this case to the same recused judge, people should ask why the authorities are persisting on the illegal path of assigning his case to a judge who was recused by a valid order. Number 3. He stated that adherence to the rule of law requires that every government department or agency, including the office of the chief judge, must respect a valid court judgment. It is unlawful for the chief judge to insist or seek to overturn the decision of a properly constituted court of law. Number 4. That the order of recusal is binding on the Chief Judge, Hon. Justice John Soho, and the federal government of Nigeria. As such, the order cannot be set aside by a mere memo of the Chief Judge. One of the statutes that forbears the Chief Judge from interfering with Justice Binta Nyako's order of recusal can be found at Section 1(c) of the National Judicial Institute Act, Cap. N. 55, Laws of the Federation of Nigeria 2004, titled The National Judicial Policy, and it reads, "A judge must not take or attempt to take orders or instructions of any kind from anyone that may influence his decision in the performance of his judicial functions." Number 5. Thus, the Chief Judge of the Federal High Court has no legal authority to interfere with the judicial decision of a fellow judge to recuse herself from his case. This brazen attempt to impose Justice Binta Nyako contrary to a subsisting court order and key statutory provisions does not comport with rule of law and therefore cannot stand. From Onyendu Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, the leader of the Indigenous people of Biafra, IPO.
Nigeria, chairman of board of benchers. An old man like this doesn't know the law. You don't know the law. I have petition against her. Nonsense. Nonsense. Why is it when it comes to my case, they turn the law upside down? They turn the law upside down. Upside down. Upside down. The rule. Who are not educated. I am an educated man. I can't show them the petition for the simple reason that if you show it,
what the judge said was that the case file.
Listen, this is the laws of Nigeria. The prosecution, and this court doesn't know the law. That is the fact.
Yes.
Poor knowledge of the law is killing Nigeria. Poor knowledge of the law, they don't know the law. This is a federal gazetted law of Nigeria that says here that the chief judge of Nigeria cannot tell Binta Nyako what to do. It's here. It's your law. Just obey it. That is why I do what I do. I agitate for Biafra. I agitate for Biafra by right to agitate. My right. They turned it from reasonable felony now to terrorism. Stop talking.
Welcome viewers to Biafra Battle Cry TV. Biafra is our religion, and here in Biafra is where we worship. We are loyalists to the leader of the indigenous people of Biafra, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu.